actor who started the first original actor who started the House of Extravaganza, he has since passed on also.
Wow.
They used to go at it. Because back then, they would have little voting contests like in the clubs downtown, and the kids turn it.
Wow. Amazing. Yes. Whatever happened to the dance battles in the clubs? Like, we don't see that much anymore.
Oh, child, this is like, I guess people now, they look down on that. Oh, they're out there acting too flamboyant. I don't like people now they're not expressing themselves like they should, and they feel like they're above that now. That's what I see. Because back in the days, honey, if Love and Message came on, and you was really girl, you would go to get chicks.
Wow. Now, let me ask you a question real quick. Let's go back into the Willie Ninja thing. Because I know Muhammad Ultra Omni had said, on his show that Sandy Apollonia Ninja was founding mother of the House of Ninja.
No, actually, no. Willie was the mother, and Archie was the father. I walked the first ball we walked. I walked popped up and spin in heels. That was my gimmick. I used to walk in 4 to 5 inch heels. I just want pop the screen, pop the spin. Yes, darling, that was my gimmick. Heels, honey. I've never seen another girl with heels until later on. So at least 10, 15 years later, when I started working with the Butch Queen in heels. But I was doing it when I was my first ball was when I was 15 years old. So, Paris is 1983. I have my 83, 84, and 85 trophies from Paris at my house. Paris was my favorite ball to walk because she had the prettiest trophies.
Ooh. Yes.
So after one became the mother later, but our first father was Archie. When he was the mother, we had a young girl who was 14, who worked there. Her mother was a model. Her name was Trudy. She was from England. And the first, and yes, Scott Ninja is our designer. And we had Ariel. She's Ariel now, but she was 80 then. Mm-hmm. She was our Butch Ninja. Everyone won except for Ariel. Everyone snapped. And Trudy actually fought Boo Boo Danka for face. Because Boo Boo Danka was the reigning woman's face at that time.
Wow. Work.
Oh, yes, honey. Yes, girl. And back in that, they would call the Butch Queens, because the Fifth Queens wasn't who was involved in. But they would sort of us Butch Queens. I used to wear turbans. I used to wear turban and give a dress and some heels. I don't know who wore heels. The rest of them just wore sneakers, girl. I said, I need to give it better than that. And my thing, I would do a cartwheel in my heel and fall into a can's eye.
So that's what happened to her heels.
Oh yes, darling. I was kind of going to be a cartwheel and have to stop the show. She said, "Oh no, get this bitch up, let her do it again."
Wow. So now that that's cleared up, continue on about coming to the ball. Willie Ninja brought you to the show.
Oh, after that, I went to I was in the balls. Just walking working my femme queen and my heels. I went about 4 or 5 times. Then after that, like Willie was getting gigs and going places all the time. So it was nobody to really get us to go. And we always was a small group. House of Ninja was small back then. Because they were very selective about Willie was very selective about who he let in his house. Because he wanted everybody to be like because since the first time everybody snatched his stuff from one of us, he went from now on we let bitches in the air, we know that they could bring home a trophy. Wow. So Willie was very exclusive about who he let into his house. And then after that he went away for a while, like doing dances and stuff, and I was a little bit young, so a year and a half later he was away doing this, I kept getting the balls. But I was like by myself. And then one ball I went to, David Ian Extravaganza had gotten me done. And Butch Queen and Drags. Because I said, I'm tired of that. Let me do something new. So David Ian got me done, and Angie and David told me, "Are you gonna be a ninja tonight? Or you need to against?" And I was looking around, and there was no ninjas out alone. So I said, "Okay, I'll be a ninja." And that's how I changed from being a ninja to be a ninja. But my heart always rested in both places.
Work.
Yes, like Louis Ninja Extravaganza. He was a ninja too. Have you heard of him?
Yes.
Yes, Louis Ninja Extravaganza. He's the one who organized the thing with Madonna for Jose and them to audition. Well, we all auditioned, and she picked Louis and Jose to go with her.
I know that's right. Yes. And that's how the Madonna, Vogue, and Blonde Ambition.
Yeah, Louis Ninja. He set it up. I think him and Hector got together. They was in contact, but Lewis was in contact with some promoter he knew and was really working it. So then Madonna, when she saw the Vogue scene and stuff like this, then she wanted to get her record out, you know. So that's how that happened.
Work. Yes. All right. And then, what else? What other categories did you walk? You know, other than
I went bitching and drags for House of Extravaganza. I won a lot of those trophies too. And then as I got older, I worked like best dress attendee. I worked for more fur, and stuff like that. This stuff I had in my closet to wear. Because I love furs, I love knives, I love my Louis. That's my first thing. So I worked in those categories. When I got older, you know, I was just like working, taking care of kids and stuff like that. So when I went to the ball, I would always be done. You know, and I would do best dress, spectator, this and that. You know, I used to help, like when Jose first started voguing, they and me were very good friends. And they would ask me to vote for them all the time. They would love for teachers to vogue.
All right, word.
I vote soft and cut, you know. Like you know who knows? You know Miss Christine? Miss Christina? Legendary soft vogue, honey. Ask her about me.
Richards? Christina Richards?
Richards, yes. She know me. She know what I can vote for. This soft vogue, we go up to the club and stuff.
Yes, I know her personally.
Yes, honey. Me and her been friends for a very long time also. Very long. She's always been a beautiful spirited person. Always trying to be the best that she can be.
Yeah, she was a very big
before everything, honey, we met. I met most of you before the transformation.
Yeah, she was a very big inspiration to me, you know, when I was moaning at one point in my life when I was Cashmere, Chanel, latex Chanel. And, you know, and she always kept it real with me, and she helped me get through, you know, some of the things that I needed to know in trans womanhood.
That's beautiful. That's always a good. I call her a good kid because when I grew up, I was getting older than her. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful soul, very spirit.
Yes. If you can ask her about this, Anthony, we go way back.
Shout out to Christina Richards, yes.
Yes. Wasn't she a tsunami?
Wasn't she a tsunami for a minute?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Yes, but she's always saying, honey, that racial layout, honey.
Shout out to tsunamis. All right, yes.
Yes, darling. The house is coming, going, honey. She's still around.
How do you feel about the kids experimenting, you know, with hormones and stuff like that? Did you ever experiment with hormones?
No.
What's your opinion on, you know, the whole hormones and changing to, you know, going through the whole transhood?
That's a personal decision. Me, I'm gonna say my thing was while I didn't experience hormones, I wanted to be a pretty boy. Always wanted to be a pretty boy. I didn't want to be a girl. I liked being a boy, but I wanted to be a real pretty boy. So boys look at me and say, "Damn, that's a pretty boy."
Work.
My friends have experimented with hormones.
Giving tastes. Legendary.
Some have done it. Yeah, someone has done it. Some have go in and out. We had a girl from Johnny Tasha. She went in and out for many, many years. Mm-hmm. My best friend, when our good girls, she's always go in and out. But that was up to you. Even Sandy mentioned me, and she would take hormones and then she would stop. But she always looked like a girl. She really didn't need hormones. So when she would take hormones, it only made her look a little bit more feminine. And so that she stopped. But she was always beautiful. So even at 16 when I met her, she looked like a girl.
The effects, the womanhood effects, honey.
Yes, honey. Yes, darling. But you know, back in the days, the girls that see you was cut like me, and they'd be like, "Come here, go back to the hormone shot." We would go to Magic Touch out in Queensville, and the girls will perform. Then after perform, like you know, everybody doing it. They do la las and drinking and stuff. The girls go, "Oh, I got 3 hormone shots. Come here, let me pump you." I've seen that a lot. I never ever get no more. But they would take you in the bag, honey, and give you your first hormone, and that honey got some of the girls to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
You know, they always look so pretty if you want to do it. I would fix you. You know what I'm saying? They do that first hormone shot, and then you have to stop to do after that.
How do you feel about the silicone injections?
I'm kind of like, I really don't favor them because my good Octavia told me that's how she got cancer.
Wow.
Because the silicone moved from her butt into her lungs and later into her brain.
Wow.
I don't like to put people's business out there, but she was out there letting girls know. Yes, the silicone moves as you get older. You know what I'm saying? It may fit, but as we get older, our skin stretches. This happens, that happens, and I tell you, it was like the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned.
I used to hang out with Octavian, the 40 Dudes, honey.
Me too, baby. I support authority every day, honey.
With legendary Big Booby Amanda, the Port Authority, and Sugar.
Yes, Lord, the Port Authority. That was the tea after work. I used to work at the Rising Phone Company on 42nd and 6th. And after work, I would go straight to the port, honey. And we would kiki and tacky, go to Barney Stone, get some drinks, honey.
Yes.
Stand in corners with the tray.
The late night tray.
No, yes, up and down. Up the escalator, down the escalator, honey.
Don't forget about Edelweiss, honey.
Ooh, child, don't be that long, honey. Oh, yeah, I open that can of worms and shit.
No, that's right, but let's recap a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about, because I want to stir the pot a little bit real quick. Let's bring up the Paris is Burning Jenny Livingston controversy.
Well, I've heard it and I've read about it. Listen, it's like this. Jenny Livingston came and she told everybody that this was her final project.
Tell us the tea. Tell us the tea. Take your time.
No, she came and she told me this was her final. It was her grad school final project for the graduate from cinematography school from NYU. She had no idea that it was going to take off and be what it was going to be.
I know that's right. It's a school project. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Jenny was cool. Like, I know a lot of kids at that time were going through something. Jenny would throw you a couple of dollars because they had given her stipend to make the movie and stuff. So if you was out there, you need a couple of dollars, Jenny would throw you some dollars. If you was going in the club and she was around trying to get in the club and take pictures or something, she would throw you, pay you ways into the ballroom and stuff like that. I know she did some out for my little girl, Bianca. Extravaganza, legendary pop thing.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So Jenny would have to go out, but she knew that once they got into the thing, she would give the action of people that she wanted in her movie.
Right.
Like, I'll tell you, the first girl she said no was Miss Avis. Miss Avis say, bitch, if you ain't paying me, go take my picture. That's how you'll see a lot of Miss Avis in Paris is done.
Ooh. All right, spook.
Yes, I'll tell you the thing.
But you know what? I can understand that.
She didn't know that. She knew it was going to be that big.
She didn't know, right?
No, she thought that she had found a subject which was undocumented, and she was really doing it more of a documentation more than a movie. Like, it is a documentation, but she was a documentary. She was doing that, but she thought she had found a world that no one knew about, and she was going to expose, open the world, let the world come into our world.
Right, she was going to bridge the gap.
So her intentions were honorable.
Right. She had good intentions. She was trying to bridge the gap and expose, this talented world.
Yes, exactly. She's saying, this is something that's in our world. It's so beautiful and fantastic. You have to see it. That's what she was saying.
Wow.
She had and like I read today that she made, about the first screening, she gave everybody free tickets to the first screening.
Right.
We all went there free. Oh, I'm in the movie. I'm here. I'm there. It was good for our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then after that, the mainstream started looking into it. I guess it was the gay people who had money. That's when I seen the Latex. Latex was one of the first people that started out as a mainstream gay thing. That filtered out the building.
Right.
And they had sponsors and everything. Latex was always free for many, many, many years. They was just free to come, and you could come and be in the show. It was always at a nice big place.
Right. Wow. Yeah, I remember Arbor Latex was the first one to put me in the house.
Mm-hmm. But all that started from Jenny, because that's how they got the backing. Once they saw the movie, we got to get this, and then they sort of documented from that on. But I see something today, and they're like, after that, I think United Movies, they paid Jenny like $3.5 million for it, and since they made over $200 million.
Say that again, because you're breaking up again.
Oh, Jenny Livingston's paying $3.5 million for the movie.
Wow. And
since the United artists who got it from her, they have made $200 million from her movie.
Wow, amazing.
So, honey, Ashley Paris and Bunny have made over $200 something million throughout being out.
Oh my God.
And it has inspired a lot of the young kids in different areas that don't have gatekeepers